lovelies! A couple of weeks ago, a viewer reached out to me because he was being bullied by a group of boys at school. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how and why, but I will say that it did hit me hard and I did what I could to help. The reason why I felt compelled to help was because when I was 12, I was bullied by a group of girls. When I think about it now, I realize that I was probably picked on because I was that type of girl that liked a certain amount of attention. I remember trying to become friends with these girls because I thought they were really cool. And during our short-lived friendship, they decided that I was probably too loud or too awkward, and instead of taking me aside and telling me that I'm just not their cup of tea and leaving it at that, they decided to taunt me in numerous ways. I can't remember all of the details, but I know that a lot of it had to do with text messaging. I remember getting a text from one of the girls saying, quote, "You are as ugly as a dog." And I guess I laugh at it now, but at the time I was gangly and skinny and I had bad teeth, so this message made me feel genuinely disgusting. They also liked to play on the fact that I liked boys. I mean, I was 12 years old, obviously hormones are pumping through my body, and I was developing intense crushes on certain guys. And because they were probably cooler and prettier than me, they were able to convince these guys to call me up and invite me out on a date, and only days later I would find out that it was just all a setup. At one stage, a kind of embarrassing photo of me, the kind of photo that you'd want to untag yourself from on Facebook, was circling around the school, and that was kind of the limit for me, so I asked my mom if I could transfer schools. I suppose most of that is what you would call cyberbullying, and sadly what I went through isn't uncommon. In the UK alone, 7 out of 10 people are affected by cyberbullying. Over 5 million people have experienced cyberbullying, and over 1 million people have experienced extreme cyberbullying. That's a hell of a lot of cyberbullying. The problem is, it's quite easy to write something mean when you're not face to face with a person. Let's look at it this way. The nasty thing you want to say will only take a few seconds. It's so easy you can do it with your eyes closed. The need to be nasty stems from greed, a lack of self-control, and an illusion that the irrational is greater than the rational. You can't help yourself, you click send. This message of nastiness travels instantly to its destination. By the time your instant gratification is over, you've already made someone feel sad, irritable, or even suicidal. Unfortunately, there have been too many cases like this. The question is it worth it? Because the time and effort it took to be nasty could have easily been used to say something nice. So let's give cyberbullying a run for its money. If you agree with me, I urge you to click like and share this video with your friends. It'll only take a few seconds. Thank you so much for watching my video about my bullying endeavors. I don't get bullied as much anymore, which is great. I think that's what happens when everyone grows up a little bit. Please feel free to talk to me about absolutely anything. A great way to speak to me is through my blog, theodoralee.com. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and I'll see you next week. Bye!